Pops, what you doing?
Hey man, I'm hanging out, man. Hey man, what about the propped up look? That's the angle. I figured, why can't we just match the angle and put it up on
The funny thing is, when I pulled up, I was like, what a dick. Who parks like that? Who parks like that? That's pretty funny. How's it going, Pops?
Let's just leave it up, bro.
All right, let's see what happens, I guess. I don't want nobody calling me about this thing while it's all propped up like that. What's up, you guys? It's a new day. We just got to the job site. I'm gonna go show you guys what we're gonna be working on today. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Currently unloading all the equipment. We're gonna do a driveway cleaning on this driveway. As you can see, it's pretty long, as well as the walkway up to the front door. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get to work. You guys be on the lookout for a job recap. If it's come out, I'll leave it right here. I'll leave a screenshot of it right here. Make sure to check that out. Yeah, let's get it. So we almost made it all the way to the end of the driveway. However, I have to stop right about here. Check out the difference though between that and that. And once this dries, this is gonna be so bright. I'll show you guys again tomorrow what it looks like, but all this came out really, really clean. Now, one of the reasons why this job is taking me so long is because a lot of water sits here, here, and here. So the car was here earlier, so I couldn't really hit up here, but water sits so heavily right there. The last time that I did this job, literally, this is what it looked like for about a week, and I had to come back and hit everything under here because it would not dry up. So hopefully that's not an issue this time. If it is, I might have to figure something out with the water sitting like that. But then we still got all this and the backside to do. So we got some good work done today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's up, you guys? It's a new day. Today we are showing the Ranger. I'm on my way to the first showing right now. We will see how it goes. My dad actually did a showing over the weekend and they didn't end up buying it. So this is actually the second showing. I have the title in hand. I'm ready to sell it. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I just thought about this as well. This is probably the second or third time that I've actually drove to someone to check out the truck. Usually they come to me and check it out, but in this scenario, I'm driving to them. So I think that's only happened like 2 other times. All right, so the first showing went really well. The dad initially contacted my dad to see the Red Ranger. However, it was a son who it was for, so he hopped in and test drove it. He really liked it. And then they wanted to bring it to a shop to get it checked out. Not something that I would typically do, but they said the shop was right down the road. So I went ahead and drove it down the road. We dropped it off at the shop. They're going to do a check on it, and then they're going to get back to them. If everything checks out, they're going to buy it. So I'll let you guys know what they say. I know some shops will nitpick, and they might be like, oh, it needs a new front end, needs new shocks, needs this, needs that. It's, you know, the truck is like over 15 years old. So of course it needs new everything. Now I'm going to pick up the truck because the glass just got fixed. We were putting this big table in. We pushed it all the way to the back, and it went through the back window. All right, you guys, check it out. The back glass is back and better and newer than ever. So that is done. Check that off the list. Now, today we are going to be finishing this pressure washing job. As you can see, big difference between what we pressure washed and what we didn't. So today we are finishing this job. I got all the equipment up here where you're going to set it up and get going. So let's get it. So I just heard back from the guy. He just called me. Really bad news, honestly. So I should have known better than to bring the truck to a mechanic shop, because when was the last time you ever brought a car to the mechanic shop and they said, look, everything checks out, especially on a car that's over 15 years old. So of course they said it needed a bunch of front end work, new shocks, ball joints, things of that nature. Also, they said that something was wrong with the transmission, which, is it perfect? No. But really the only problem is when you shift from park to reverse, there's like a little delay. It shifts and then everything's fine. So that went terribly wrong. They don't want it anymore. Now the truck's at the shop. Now I got to choreograph me and my dad go and get it. But I did schedule a showing for the blue truck tomorrow, so we'll see how that one goes. Hopefully better than this one. What's up, you guys? I'm with Pops right now.
What's up?
We want to go ahead and give a quick update on the hit and run situation for those of you who don't know. So one of the businesses that parks their trailer right here must have hit the truck, because this dent was not here before. Somebody hit our Dodge in the parking lot. We tried to get down to the bottom of it. They were hesitant to admit that it was them. What's happened since?
I missed call last week while I was traveling, and I reached back out to the person, said, hey, what's going on? Said, hey man. He said, look, I'm the individual that you had talked to at the shop where the car was hit. And he said, look, he said, I'm willing to pay for it out of my pocket. He said, I was just helping him out that day, and if there's any chance that I'm responsible for it, I want to pay for it. I said, wow, man. So I really do appreciate your integrity here. So he told me where to bring it. He said, look, man, he said, honestly, I don't have a whole lot of money though. He said, I'm in between jobs. I've been out of work for a while. But he said, I want to make it right if I did it.
So we're gonna get a quote on the Dodge to see how much it costs to fix that. What's up, you guys? It's a new day. I just showed the Blue Ranger for second time. It's my second showing on the Blue Ranger in like a month and a half, which is pretty terrible, but it's okay. It's tax season. People are getting some money back. So the showing went really well. The guy said he'd let me know. I also have another message on Facebook from somebody saying that they want to see the Blue Ranger later on today. So I'll keep you guys posted and let you guys know if it sells or not.